So I'm driving in Cincinnati right now, and taking the bridge. Boy, this is a bumpy bridge. One thing about Cincinnati is you have a lot of bridges going over over the water into Kentucky, which is pretty cool, and a lot of houses up on hills. And I've been to Cincinnati. I've driven through it probably 5-6 times maybe. I've only been to Cincinnati and stayed in Cincinnati for or once in my life, and it's decent. I mean, I didn't have a great time, but it has a pretty good skyline, and we'll see that here in a second. I'm just going to kind of give you the tour of the downtown, even though I'm probably not one to I'm not a Cincy native or anything, but I just kind of wanted to take you through the downtown. Yesterday I was in Cleveland, Ohio, and that was a pretty good experience. That was I kind of toured the downtown, and I just kind of want to take you to my tour. Let me see. Groundhogs can't predict DUI costs. Okay, so I guess it's State Groundhog Day. I guess so. February 2nd, 2023. Okay, so that's a stadium there. I don't know if that's the football stadium or for the Bengals or what that is. Ballpark, stadium, arena, blah, blah, blah. So first off, I think I'm going to go down to over one of the bridges into through Cincinnati into Kentucky. I think that'd be a cool little experience to take you on. So let me see. Louisville, Lexington, 71-75. So yeah, so this goes right into Kentucky, and eventually you'll hit Louisville. Well, Lexington and Louisville's a really cool town too. Well, these roads are tricky through here, man. Shit. A lot of turning and twisting through here. So first I'm going to go over to the Kentucky side, and there are two or three bridges that go into Kentucky. It's kind of cool too. If you go under the bridge, there's spots to where you can just see and chill. You can just chill under the bridge and stuff. But that's a Bengals stadium, I believe, or if it's let me see, Bengals, or yeah, I think it is at the Bengals stadium. I think 2 fans. Yeah, I think that's a Bengals stadium there. Yeah, there's another bridge there. I don't know if that's you can drive over that one or not, but then there's one over there. So over here is the state of Kentucky, and we'll see the sign here in a second. And then I'm going to turn around, and because I kind of wanted to show you Cincinnati instead of Kentucky, but Kentucky is a big part of Cincinnati's culture, and Cincinnati is a big part of Kentucky's culture, as you would imagine. I mean, they northern Kentucky and Cincinnati border each other, so let me see here. Covington, that's where we're at right now. I'm not going to go drive through Covington, just because, even though Covington is pretty cool. A lot of old houses through here. So I'm going to go back up to 75 north up here, and unless that was to get back to north, I don't know. 75. Okay, 75 north is right here. So I'm gonna go back up to Cincinnati. This guy doesn't seem to want to go, so I'm gonna go. Even though he had the right of way, he kind of snoozed on that. So, I'm going to go to Izzy's to get a Reuben sandwich. I heard they're pretty good, so that's what the locals tell me, anyways. So, I just had some Skyline chili about 20 minutes ago, and I don't know. It's definitely an acquired taste. That's all I'll say about it. Can't say I love it. Can't say I hate it either, though. But I don't like the concept of them putting on spaghetti, so I didn't even. I just got a bowl of chili, which it was what it was. It's kind of clove. I think it might have cloves in it. Not bad, but it's definitely not something you can eat every day. But Skyline chili, that's a staple here in Cincinnati, supposedly. So, I'm not trying to insult anyone from here, but I'm not the only one who doesn't have a preference for Skyline chili. I'll tell you that. Okay, Columbus Street here. Yeah, so I want to kind of take you through the downtown. That's the Bengals Stadium, who had a great year and arguably should have been in the Super Bowl. Okay, downtown Riverfront, 2nd Street. That's where we'll go. We'll go to the Riverfront first. I've always wanted to visit this stadium. I've always wanted to visit the baseball stadium too, which we'll see here in a second, it appears. So we'll drive through the downtown and we'll drive through the riverfront. We'll drive through okay, so Stadium, Ballparks, Arena, blah, 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 Riverfront Park. I should probably get over right here. Yeah, so this is, and I've been here once before to this riverfront. But I've never been to either of the stadiums. I'm sure when you come down here during game day, I'm sure it's a really fun time. Very vibrant. But it's cool about it when you come down here is you see all these bridges. Going over leading over to Kentucky or whatever. I want to go that way here in a second. But I want to go through here. And I don't know if this is what river this is. I don't know if it's the Cincinnati River. I don't know if that's what it's called. I don't know. I know I get it. We're in Cincinnati and there's a river there, but I don't know if it's called the Cincinnati River or the Ohio River or what it is. But I have to tune up on my geography a little bit here. So there's a farmer's market down here, not in this river area, but Finley's Market. Okay, I went to that Finley's Market about 3 or 4 years ago, and rolled down my window. It's nice out today. It's like 41 and a hazy day. A lot warmer than yesterday. Yesterday, or this past week, really, it's all been in the low 20s. 41's definitely a nice break from the cold for sure. So, almost feels like a spring day, a nice March day or something. Up until recently, it's been pretty warm. Over the past week or so, it's been real chilly. So, I feel like there's some fruit and vegetable signs up there. I don't know what that's all about. It's a nice little riverfront park. I wish I knew more about Cincinnati, though, like as far as the history and the culture and the landmarks in the surrounding areas, and you know, some of the celebrities, and some of them are, I guess, Google related questions, but meaning I can just look it up on Google, but I really just came out here after work and didn't really have a whole lot of time to research it. But these look like places to go after you catch a baseball game. Like, what is this place? Moraline? Great American Ballpark. Now, this is cool here, in the ballpark where the Cincinnati Reds play. Always wanted to visit that stadium as well. And it's kind of cool. This is kind of like the riverfront, and it's kind of their hub down here for their sports teams. And look at, there was some nice art over there. There's a boat right there. That's Kentucky right there. There's a little thing. I don't know what you'd call that. It looked like I don't know if it was a windmill or what that was, but wind turbine or whatever you call it. Some good art over there. Over in that's Kentucky. Covington, Kentucky. This is let me see. What does this say? Yeatman, a little park. It's pretty cool. I don't think I'm in a park. Well, maybe I will, but maybe just to see the area or the park right there. But okay, this says, what does it say? Walkway or ballpark and arena. It is a different vibe than Cleveland. Cleveland's a lot more of the eastern feel. This is more of like a southern hilly feel. When one's on Lake Erie, one's on the river. So both city has terrible roads. This is like a real gritty kind of feel, like a rustic. I don't know. Some of the buildings are real old. Some of those buildings are up on the hill right there. I think that's so cool. So, let me see. Friendship Park. Let's check out Friendship Park. Let's see what that's all about. Oh, there's like a little playscape there inside the overpass. That's what I meant to say earlier. Is there's a lot of little things to do under these bridges. I found that the same thing in Louisville, which borders the state of Indiana. So I don't know where this Friendship Park is. Looks like I'm getting out of the downtown right here, though, which I don't necessarily want it to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn around right here, make a U-turn. You know, if you're watching this YouTube video, don't report me for making a U-turn. Hey, don't call the Cincinnati police on me. That's a joke. But yeah, kind of a lot of orange brick buildings, much like Cleveland, but a lot more brick buildings around here, it seems like. So I'm gonna keep going straight here. Actually, you know what? We'll go down Eggleston right here. Unless, oh, they look like a little park entrance there. Pay upon entrance, I don't want to do that. I still don't want to do that, actually. I'm sure it's a pretty good view, but whatever. Let me go down here. Unless this is a bridge. No, it's not. Okay. I still want to hit the downtown and check that out. Even though I'm not sure if that's a real iconic downtown or not. Like, I don't know what they really have to offer other than buildings and businesses. You know, I'm sure. I don't know if there's like a little hub to visit or a must-go-to spot. Like I said, I've been to Findlay, the Findlay market, which was cool. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, but this is a little riverfront, which is nice. Newport, what does that say? AMC. I don't know if they're headquartered in Covington or not. We can get out right here. Yeah, it was a nice little place to walk around. Heritage Bank Center. I wonder where that is. Should have left my door open. I shouldn't even have parked there, honestly, but oh well. I ain't gonna be there long. So, oh, this is cool. So, like, this is now I'm sure there's no swimming, but there's a little spot here to walk down and check out. Very cool. Concessions, probably a real fun place to come in the summertime. So I'm gonna go head to the downtown area now, even though I guess technically this is downtown, but it's more the riverfront part of downtown. I would like to show you Covington at some point, but I'll leave that for another trip. I need to start heading back to Detroit here in the next hour or so, just so I can beat the traffic on 75. And driving through Ohio on 75 is not the place you want to be doing significantly over the speed limit. Actually, you never should go over the speed limit, but 10 miles is usually okay. Not always in Ohio, though. Well, you know, there are a lot of cops on 75 and in Ohio in general, but I've yet to be pulled over, so knock on wood, cross my fingers there. That's pretty cool there. Little stairway, I don't know where that goes. Oh, it goes up the ballpark, that's what that does. So, okay. So this is the Cincinnati Reds ball field. So that over there supposedly goes to Broadway. I'm really interested in seeing that. So this is Main Street here. This will probably take me to at least somewhat of a downtown area, I would assume. And by the way, if you're watching this video, feel free to shout out any places I missed or any places that you can consider the best part of downtown, or really cool spots, or landmarks that are significant to the city or significant to you. I'm just going by what I feel is probably the center areas and the most vibrant nightlife or vibrant hub or whatever y'all put it. This area right here looks pretty cool. This is let me see, Freedom Way East. So it doesn't look like you can drive down there, but this looks like the main hub. So it's between the two stadiums. It looks like a bunch of restaurants and stuff like that. There's a truck behind me, so I can't slow down too much. Holy Grail Tavern and Grill. So that's a baseball themed arena. No, maybe not. I think it might just be the sports themed. But it looks like the main hub is between the two professional team stadiums. So between the Bengals and Red Stadium appears to be where all the action is. That's what it appears. And correct me if I'm wrong, like I said. And this area looks a little bit more modern than some of the outskirts of downtown Cincinnati. You know, a lot less rust, a lot less rundown buildings. I love being in downtowns though. And it does have that kind of a southern feel to it. It's hilly through here, and it's you really start noticing the hilly feel once you get into like right before Dayton, if you're coming from Michigan. I mean, it starts to kind of have that feel to it, as opposed to northeastern Ohio, where I've been the past couple days. Let me see what that sign say. Salmon Portland Chase. I don't know what that means, but sorry, my camera is trying to zoom in, zoom out. It's kind of sticking, but it is hilly through here though. Even the roads are, you go up hills, So that's 4th Street East. Okay, that looked like a pretty cool spot down there. Maybe I'll go down to 4th Street. I don't know what that guy was honking at. I'm not in his way or anything, so I really don't get what he was honking at. Let me see here. 6th Street East. I don't know what if this is like what's down here. I mean, I don't know where any of this stuff is, honestly. I was looking for cool stuff to look at. Okay, so this looks like this building up here looks pretty artsy. Let's have a little look here what this place is. There's Fifth Third on it right there. A Fifth Third Bank. Most attractive Fifth Third Bank I've ever seen. Okay, no turn on red. This is not a one-way, so it looks like I'm gonna be able to turn here. Okay, Fountain Square. This is where we're at right now. This must be the main. This must be a main attraction here in downtown Cincy. There's some sausage that I got. Gruda, something like that. I forgot what the name of it was. It was really good. I got it in Covington, Kentucky a couple years ago. It's like a sausage. It ended up being really, really good. And those of you watching it, I pronounced the name wrong, I'm sure, but it is a good sausage that I found to be pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and make a right here, and this looks like a pretty nice nice part of the city right here. Maybe it could be the art portion of the city. I don't know. Most major cities are sectioned off into art districts, and they're downtown, midtown, the entertainment district and whatever, but Uplift Kroger, 3rd Street East. Okay, so nothing too elaborate out here, honestly. Oh, maybe go down here. Maybe not. Maybe that wasn't the right decision, because this looks like more downtown stuff, which is fine. I mean, I like being downtown, but it doesn't really look like a real cool area, Let's see, do Chipotle Mexican. There's a lot to there's a lot down here. I mean, there is a lot of streets with restaurants and food and stuff like that. Okay, that was the street I was just on. No, it wasn't actually. Maybe I can go down there momentarily. These roads are terrible. Terrible. There's some art. There's a chicken right there. Okay, Garfield Place. Okay, there's Garfield right there. President Garfield. I don't know if he was from Ohio or not, but Fountain Square, City Hall, blah blah blah. This looks kind of like a historic part right here. All the trees and stuff. So this portion of the city kind of looks familiar. I think I came down here the last time I was in Cincinnati. 7th Street West. Well, it is warmer out, and it's not that warm out. To leave my windows open the whole time. Wash off my window. So it takes about 4 hours, well, maybe like 3 hours to get from one end of Ohio to the other, going down 75. That's assuming if you have no traffic and you're booking it down the freeway. I know it's not it's a full 3 hours for sure, but and it's not the most fun drive, I must say, but see a lot of water towers, and sometimes you see construction and traffic, especially you see traffic a lot, not even really in you do in Cincinnati, because I've gotten stuck at it before, but Dayton and Toledo definitely have the potential for traffic, especially during rush hour, so something to keep in mind. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Toledo and Dayton are 4 and 5 on the list as far as population size, so 4th and 5th, so that just under Columbus. I don't know if Cleveland or Cincinnati. I don't know which one is bigger in population size. So, all right, to 75, 77 south. I don't want that because I would be going back into Kentucky. Oh boy, these roads are terrible. Yeah, I want 75 north. So, I think I'm about to get off here now. If you like this video, then be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, American Made Man. I try to hit all the fun stuff in major cities, and I have tourist attractions and just my everyday life. So if you find this video interesting, and if you have anything to add to it, any parts I missed, anything I need to try, anything Cincinnati, please let me know in the comment section. But I'm actually gonna go to Izzy's now and try one of these corned beef sandwiches that I was told that were good. And I will see you on the next video.